So, good morning to all of you. Today my webcam is not working properly, so I'm not going to show my face. I hope you all will understand the topics which I'm going to start with. So, last class we had dealt with some of the topics like magnetic laser tool, move tool, magic wand tool, paint bucket tool, crop tool in Photoshop. Many of the students asked me about the link for downloading Photoshop. See, along with the video in the comment section, I have already given the link. You download it from there and do practice. You will get a trial version from there for 30 days, and those 30 days will be more than enough to practice it. Okay. Next is the tools which we are going to discuss is brush tool and pencil tool. See, brush tool here, few things you need to keep in mind, like when you draw, what will be the size of the brush, or pencil if you are using. Like sometimes you need a thick line, sometimes very thin line. Sometimes the brush size should be very thick, sometimes thin. Next is opacity. Opacity means how how transparent the color of the brush should be there, like the background visibility. When you draw, should the background should be visible or not? So according to that, opacity can be set. Okay. If zero opacity is there, then maximum transparency. You can see here it is set to 100%, means no transparency will be there. You can decrease it. Okay, you can decrease it from this slider. You can make it 1, 2, 3, and maximum is 100. Same way, hardness. Hardness means when you draw, then the sharp edges on the sides of the line or any shape which you are drawing, it should be visible or not. I'll show it practically now. So, flow is the amount of color retained as you draw. Higher value draws with more color. Okay, 100% you can reduce it so that a lighter shade drawing will be shown there. So, let's open an empty file, new file, and okay, here what is the background, foreground or color? You can see, just change it to this. Now open a new file. Okay, so we'll get a new file there. This is the new file and it appeared with the background color. This is background color and this is foreground color, as we have already discussed in the previous video. So let's start working with. Here we had used move tool, there elliptical marquee tool, here lasso tool, magic wand tool, crop tool, and this slice tool we haven't done till now. I'm going to start with this brush tool or pencil tool. Right click, you will get both the tools here only, pencil tool and brush tool. Okay, so here it is, brush tool, pencil tool, and color replacement tool. We are going to practice these two. Brush tool first. Let's select it. Now you can see on this bar here the brush size is 28. If you will click on this, it will show you the hardness also. 0%. If you will make it, you can compare. Suppose the diameter is this much only, and I'm going to draw. Can you tell me with which color the brush will appear? Black, because the foreground color is of black color. You can change it also. So let's change the color. Here you just click on the color which you want and some shade of green. Okay, it will appear. Make sure it is appearing here, then only it will work. Now let's draw something. Can you see the brush? Okay, now decrease the opacity. What happens? Now draw. See, the background is transparent, means the color is transparent, so the background is visible. I hope you have understood this one. Here the different types, darker the color and all, the impact can be seen. So these options can be used. Okay, so same way pencil tool can be used. Simply right click on that and click on pencil tool, and then here increase or decrease the pencil size. Suppose I want it to be this size, hardness this much, opacity is okay. Now draw. This is again like, see, when you were using brush, it was shaded from this side. Now this is pencil tool. I hope it's clear. Here also the same things, opacity and brush hardness and size. Master diameter means size. Directly from here also you can increase or decrease the size, or from here the points can be selected. Okay. Next is filling colors in the drawing. If you have some drawing how to fill colors, we have two tools for that. One is paint bucket tool and another one is gradient tool. I think paint bucket tool was already discussed with you. Now we'll discuss about this gradient tool. Gradient means if you want to give some what to say, shading. Okay, shading in the selected part of the image, then this gradient tool can be used. Okay, paint bucket will fill a solid color in the shape which you want, but gradient will you'll have to choose two colors, and those two colors shade will appear in the selected part of the image. So for that, let's choose some image first. Open. Suppose this I'm selecting. So this is the image. Let's increase its size. You remember with zoom tool, we have increased its size. Now click on the magic wand tool so that it will select the area where you want to fill the color. So where is the magic wand tool? Here it is. Click on the area. So this is the area. You can increase or decrease the area by clicking in that particular part. Suppose this much only, the feather. Okay. For this, now choose two different colors in foreground and background. Suppose in foreground we have this orange or little bit lighter shade yellow, and background select some shade of red. It's very dark. This one is okay. Now what you have to do, just go to, this is gradient tool. Paint bucket and gradient both are in same combo. Click on gradient tool and then click in the direction, right? This is the pattern in which the color will be filled. Okay, drag the line from this side I want and leave it. You will see the shade will appear. Okay, since the area selected is very small, that's why that another color has it come. Choose the pattern in a different way and it will come. Can you see? So this way gradient tool can be selected. You can choose any of these options, like this one. If I'm choosing from center, it will start. Okay, if I'm choosing this one horizontally, it will start. It depends totally on your dragging style, from where you are starting shading of the color. Okay, so this is gradient tool. Next we have text tool. Now click in the area where you want to type. Now start typing. Suppose I want to write hello. Okay, after writing it, you will see that one new layer will be added in the layers panel. This is text layer, layer 1 and layer 2. Clear? So this way you can add text or any type of slogan to any image. So remember, whenever you will click make or provide a text or slogan to the image, automatically one layer will be created for the text which you are providing. I hope it's clear to all of you. Next is shapes tool. Shapes tool, basically various shapes are there which can be added to the image, and here we have to use custom shape tool. Custom shape tool is visible. Not this one. Custom shape tool. Okay, that will do afterwards. Before that, we'll choose eyedropper tool. Eyedropper tool is the tool which will help you to pick a color from the image itself. Suppose I want this color from the image, then I'll click on eyedropper tool and I'll click on that particular color which I want. You will see the foreground color will change. If you want to write with that color now, choose text and start typing. You will see it's not from here, we have to change that color. It came. Okay, now if you will start writing, already it's yellow. Before writing only you had to click on this color. Okay, now start writing. Okay, so this way you can choose any color from the picture itself which you want to use with the help of text tool. Hand tool, like if you have zoomed an image or the image is not getting adjusted on the whole screen, like I'm going to zoom the image size is getting increased. and some of the part is not visible on the screen. So you have to drag that. You can see in this navigator area, this is the image, but when I zoom the image, only this part is visible. So you can take help of hand tool and then drag the part which you want, like this. Okay, so the hand tool is basically used for that. Now I want this on the screen, so fit to the screen I'll choose. Next is eraser tool. Eraser tool, suppose this is the eraser tool. I'm erasing some part from here. See, this is an inbuilt image. It is not getting erased. So on some other image I'll show it. Okay. So thank you for now. Next class, along with the exercise part, we'll start practicing shapes tool and all. Thank you. Have a nice day.